Denver Nuggets. Crazy thing happened on the way to sweeping the final 4 games of the series against the Timberwolves, who started with the first 2 wins of the series in Denver. Crazy thing happened. The Timberwolves showed up and won their first home game of this series. And Mike Conley comes back after missing Game 5 with a sore Achilles. And he was distributing, he was scoring, he was doing everything. And the legendary Timberwolves defense showed up, holding Denver to just 30% from the floor, 19% from 3, out-rebounding Denver 62-43, holding the Nuggets to a season-low 70. I've been telling everybody over the last week and a half, including the guy who's in Jacksonville on Sawgrass, we have to stop treating this series or any playoff series in the NBA. And you could say the same thing about the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, too. You got to stop treating it like it's the NFL. Like the latest result is exactly the narrative it's going to be, and we're going to stick with it, and we're going to talk about it until the next game, because the next game comes right up. And Anthony Edwards scored 27 last night in handing the Nuggets the worst ever defeat in the history of the NBA postseason for a defending champion. The largest deficit, largest margin of defeat by any defending champion in the following postseason was 36. This is 45. And it was even worse at one point. It's the largest margin of victory in the postseason since 2015. Second largest in the history of the NBA of any team facing elimination. So I don't know what this means for Game 7. Do you? Does anybody out there?
No.
You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have no idea. I think Anthony Edwards knew he was coming back to Denver, though.
Yeah, he was pretty certain.
Apparently, there was a rumor going around. He told the clubhouse attendant in Denver, see you this weekend. And he was asked about it and gave a classic Anthony Edwards response to the query.
Did you really tell the locker room staffer in Denver you were going to be back for
Hell
games?
yeah. They know I was in there. Yeah, I told them. I said, I'll see y'all for Game 7. Yeah.
And that's a walk-off. Matt Leinart will be next.
He forgot to pound the table.
Thanks, Ant. I love that kid.
He's very likable.
How did Jokic take it? The 3-time MVP being handed his lunch. A 45-point loss. Here's what Jokic had to say.
Nikola, you said this was a great loss. Can you just elaborate on what that means? Like, what do you mean by it being a great loss?
It's a great, they beat our ass. They were better than us in every segment of the game. And we need to accept it, take it and just try to be better next time. When you lose by 45, it's not like something happens every day. So just accept it, I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it. Go ahead. You have the drop, I'm sure.
I'm cool with it.
No, you have that now. Oh, I thought the other Jokic drop that we've been playing, because they're going to go home now.
We can go home now.
They're going to go back for Game 7.
There was a point in time where everyone was sitting on the bench. He was standing up, and he was just looking at what was going on, and you could see the wheels churning, and he was kind of like, okay, all right.
That's it?
So what else could he do?
They can go home now.
Yeah, they can go home now for a Game 7. Isn't that amazing? A team that just was on its heels, hadn't won a game since Game 2, comes out and boat races the defending champs. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.